Last night was a big night for Clemson. The Tigers kicked Alabama's tail in the national title game, which some people saw, but I don't think anybody saw it like that. Clemson beat Notre Dame in the semifinals 2 weeks ago, but a local professor thinks the Tigers' road might have been different because Notre Dame shouldn't have even been one of their opponents. Last night on News 5 at 6:30, we chatted with Joe Craig. He's an econ professor at UCCS who developed a mathematic algorithm to better predict the college football playoff rankings. In his numbers, Georgia should have got in over Notre Dame, and his system completely takes the human eye test out of it, much like the old BCS system, which would have benefited a Mountain West team in the end.
For instance, one of our strongest teams this year throughout the season was Fresno State. And I think they ended up maybe 15th in our final rankings. And at one point, I think we had them as high as 8. And they weren't getting nearly the press that they would have otherwise. And, what we both learned throughout this is, like, no matter what our eyes tell us, trust the data. Like, usually when we're like, no, the eye test says, and then that's usually when we're wrong. So what we both learned through this process is trust the numbers.
There you go. And Clemson just did that, won their second title in 3 years. And make no mistake, it will be Alabama and Clemson forever, for a very long time in that national title game. But it is interesting when you run the numbers of who steps up and who falls down.